meteorologist Sarah Gannon.
Well, it certainly was a blustery Wednesday here in southeast Minnesota and northeast Iowa. In addition to the strong winds, we had a very strong cold front come through, and that dropped our temperatures throughout the day. Here's a look at our high temperatures for today. We reached our highs early on in the day, mainly during that mid to late morning time frame, and many of us seeing high temperatures into the 30s today. So a mild and actually above average for today. However, the temperatures have been falling throughout the afternoon. So if you stepped outside at dinner time or even later this evening, and maybe some school activities, running errands, you notice that big temperature change. So at this point in time, we are now into the single digits, some lower teens. Compared to what we were at earlier with our high temperatures today, that's roughly about a 15-degree temperature difference throughout today. In addition to that, because of our strong winds, our wind chill values at this point in time now into the teens below zero. So some very cold conditions on the way, not only for tonight, but looking ahead to tomorrow. So as you're waking up, getting ready to head out the door, planning for that bus stop forecast, bundle up, grab those extra layers. We'll see our morning temperatures, our morning lows into those mid-single digits. But notice though, 7 a.m. wind chill values roughly about 10 to 15 degrees below zero. That's just how cold tomorrow morning will feel in the region. The good news is temperatures warming into the teens for highs, but that will be well below average. However, as we lose that wind later on in the afternoon, our wind chill values will increase, so won't feel as cold, but still a cold Thursday is on tap for the region. So we'll still see some windy conditions, especially during the morning hours. That's when we'll really feel it. We will look to see some improvement in that wind later on in the day. High temperatures jumping up into the 40s by this weekend. However, our roller coaster temperature trend continuing into next week. Temperatures cooling back to the 20s by the middle part of next week. Quick glance at some of those wind speeds and wind gusts at this point in time. Still seeing gusts upwards of 46 miles per hour in the Mason City area, 38 miles per hour in Rochester, 28 in the Decorah area. So winds will continue to howl throughout tonight. So you'll continue to notice that as the night progresses. Looking here, a latest update from the National Weather Service. It looks like southeast Minnesota has been dropped from that wind advisory. However, still a few counties lingering there towards Mason City for Cerro Gordo, Worth, Hancock, and Winnebago counties still under that wind advisory through midnight tonight. And as you just saw with those wind gusts still staying quite blustery at this point in time. But winds will gradually die down throughout the night. As I mentioned, they will continue to howl, but gradual improvement is expected. Still blustery through tomorrow morning, but especially into the afternoon time frame, we'll see a lot less windy conditions for the area. So some good news, some improvement is on the way. Conditions relatively quiet across southeast Minnesota, northeast Iowa. That cold front that brought in and ushered in that Arctic air for the region now well to our south. Canadian high pressure gaining control just to our northwest, so setting us up for some sunshine and quiet skies the next couple of days. Heading into the overnight hours, we'll look to see our morning temperatures tomorrow into those single digits. I mentioned our high temperatures tomorrow will only manage about the mid-teens, so a chilly day for your Thursday, but we should get to see a couple rays of some sunshine later on in the afternoon. Heading towards Friday morning, we'll notice a shift in our wind direction. Notice now winds will be coming from the south. That will help bump up our temperatures into the 20s for Friday afternoon, so we're moving in the right direction back to more seasonal temperatures. So again, waking up tomorrow morning, a frigid start to your Thursday. We'll see morning temps into those single digits with wind chill values in the teens below zero. So do make sure to layer up and dress warm before you head out the door tomorrow for work and school. Daytime or day planner for your Thursday, looking to see those afternoon highs into the mid-teens, some sunshine expected. That will certainly make things feel a lot brighter. As for that 10-day forecast, I mentioned 40s on the way for those afternoon temperatures this weekend. Saturday, a chance at some upper 30s still, but a lot of us looking to be into those low 40s and widespread 40s by Sunday. Want to give you the first alert to a possible system. We'll keep an eye on that late Sunday into early Monday. Given that temperature profile above that freezing mark, we could see some mixing possible, maybe even a few sprinkles of some rain, maybe some snowflakes. Something to keep an eye on. Still low confidence at this point in time, but hopefully here in the next couple days we'll be able to get a better gauge, better grasp on if the system will be able to come to fruition. So something to be mindful of, but otherwise certainly looking forward to those 40s after just how cold and blustery it's been just so far this evening and what it will be tomorrow.
Yeah, those look absolutely amazing coming this weekend, and what better time than the weekend, right?
I know, and great weather conditions for the toy drive on Saturday.
Of course. All right.
Looking forward to that.
Well,